Hi everybody, Rainbow here. This video topic is about referral marketing. So I am actually making this video because I was ticked off with, I thought it was just one or two, but then I realized no, in the past 24 hours, three instances have ticked me off. And the first one's like, oh yeah, whatever, Well, what am I talking about? So when you're in business, you value your time. Time is more valuable than money. You can always make more money and get more money, but you can never get back any more time. Time's an equalizer. We all have the same number of hours in a day. Yet the most successful people know how to make the most efficient use of their time. So when people want to make appointments with me, with us, I do my best to keep my word, keep my promises, keep my appointments. One of my pet peeves is when people don't respect time, when they don't keep their word, they don't keep their promises, they don't keep their appointments, and or they're late, or they forget, or they just act like it's not a big deal. Like, whoa, your business is just a series of decisions. If you can't have the efficiency, speed, and grace of making decisions to move forward because you're holding yourself back, or other people are just not keeping their appointments, like as what I've been experiencing these three situations in the last 24 hours, then that's a damper, That's a loss of time, productivity, loss of being of service, loss of money. For example, today, there's an expiration cutoff date, and I had someone call. Was it yesterday? Yesterday was a Thursday. Today's a Friday. I had someone call on Thursday saying, oh yeah, I'm interested in this complimentary blah blah blah. Okay, well, Bear and I learned a long time ago, you know what? 90 to 95% of our people, interested prospects, they don't show up. They don't keep their appointments, whether it be on the phone, in person, if they do not pay up in advance. So we learned, hey, you gotta have a consultation fee. Those are the people who are really serious in honoring their intentions to explore whatever it is that they will have a discussion with you about. You get to know each other. And it's a real drag, when people don't show up. It's really disheartening. So we started putting a value and price on our consultations. Now, that is a deterrent. It will weed out those who are serious and those who are just, just kind of beating around the bush and being flaky. And there are other ways to do promotions, such as this complimentary promotion that we're doing. So there's a cutoff. The cutoff is Friday before 5 p.m. And this person who called yesterday, Thursday, sounded like, oh, okay, I felt the energy. It didn't feel too convincing or promising. Not that I was putting it out there, but you can read, you can feel a person's energy, the voice, when they talk to you. And sometimes the ones who even meet with you in person and talk to you on the phone, sometimes they still back out. So energy matches energy. What can I learn? Yes, I was ticked off. What can I learn? Okay, what am I putting out to the universe to be attracting these people to be giving back this energy to me, to us? So I've changed myself in certain ways in being aware, like, oh, okay, I shouldn't be wishy-washy. I shouldn't be having fear or scarcity mentality, because you track those kind of prospects or clients to you. I shouldn't be backing out and being fickle and saying, oh, I need to get a refund, because when you think of that, even if you don't do that action, even what you think of that, you're going to be attracting those kinds of prospects and clients to yourself. Do you want to be attracting people, all that work, time, and energy just to close a deal and then they ask for a refund? No. So this person who I spoke with yesterday, well, I was supposed to meet him, and what we established for this complimentary thing was is a refundable deposit. So we already learned people don't show up, whether it be in person or on the phone or whatever online, when it's free. When they are invested, when they pay, then they are investing in themselves. They're more apt to show up. So we have certain stipulations, and other people, it makes me think, oh wow, are you guys are you sabotaging? Because why do you call right at the last minute, right before the expiration date and time, or really close to it, or even after the expiration? It's like, that tells me that's a red flag. You're not really serious. If you're serious, you would have done this and honored and given more time and flow and ease to allow for setbacks, or allow for, like, for example, lag time, people to call you back, people to, for the allowing of phone tag, allowing of the paperwork, things like that. If you want a secure done deal, when you're serious, you do it early. When you do things early, universe gives things back to you early. So we've learned this a long time ago with one of our mentors, T.R. Becker, who teaches the Millionaire Mind. And another one of our teachers, it doesn't matter how late you sleep, or even if you don't sleep, you just wake up early and you start your day early regardless. Even if you slept so late, or you didn't go to bed, or you don't feel good, you have this baseline of, hey, I feel yucky if I don't brush my teeth. Oh, I feel yucky if I don't do this minimum, work ethic early in the morning. I'm sorry, I'm getting off on tangents. Let me go back to my story. I'm talking about energy matches energy, and all these different principles of scenarios of how it can be returned to you, of how you operate in your life, how you run your life, and that's how universe brings it back to you. So, this person, all right, I said I was going to meet him at this time. And then I said, okay, if I can even get out of this meeting earlier, I will let you know that I'm available to meet earlier. Turns out, the person says, reach the person live via phone. I'll call you right back. Okay, I wait. Bear tells me to wait an hour, so I wait. Okay, the expiration date is already gone. It's like, okay, you guys sabotage yourselves. You don't understand. You don't really want this. And then, right after that, we attract another person who calls. The expiration date is at 5 p.m. You don't call right at 5 p.m. You call way before. I mean, at least at 3 p.m. to allow lag time. What if there's no reception and we're playing phone tag and the people don't even look at their phone within those 2 hours of 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.? So you call early. If you want something, you prepare, you plan for success. You don't plan for failure and then you have all these excuses and awkwardness and chumminess and, failure on both sides and blame. No. If you want something, you plan for success. You plan that extra padding of 20% in time, in money, in emotional bank account, in anything. You give extra padding because life brings you unexpected bumps and unexpected issues that you just need to deal with that are not on your planned time daily, on your daily agenda. So that's just life. If you want something, you have to plan for it. The more than enough attitude. This more than enough attitude or consciousness principle is 20%. Minimum 20%. So you feel relaxed. You feel peace of mind for your time and your money. and your interactions with people. When you ask someone for a favor, you don't just go up and ask to them when you haven't given anything to them. They're more likely to help you if you have helped them in the past or given to them something. That's why money works, because when you pay, then there's an immediate exchange, energy exchange. And you pay up front, not, I don't know when I'll pay you later, or wishy-washy. It's supposed to be set, set everything, time, place, amount, date, things like that, especially when people are new. And this second person who called, the expiration date for this complimentary thing was at 5, and today's Friday. This second person calls on Friday, a little after 5 p.m. It's like, when the rules are clearly stated, okay, this is when you can make your appointments. Okay, this is when you have to book, reserve with payment. So I learned many things. I learned many things of how we can improve and how we can learn from these problems, issues, challenges, these bumps in the road. So I was literally pissed off for about 5 seconds, and then I got flooded with all this inspiration of ideas on, this is how you can do it better. Just, suddenly, just like that, a flood dam just opened, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so fucking awesome. I can totally do this. I can totally improve. We can improve. So I pull over, and sure, the business or office hours are closed at 5 p.m. and at this day, and that's what it also says on the card. However, sometimes we, as humans, not just robots, become a little flexible. Like, your heart softens up and you're like, oh my gosh, let me open up the restaurant. This person is, I don't know, their car broke down, they need to use the phone. Something like that, some kind of flexibility sometimes, dependent on the situation and the people. Well, I told this guy, I didn't even have to return your call because technically we're closed right now, and I thought I would just call you at 5 minutes after, at 5:05 p.m. Technically the offer's already over. However, I'm bending the rules by calling you and seeing if you're really committed to, if you're really going to go all the way and set this complimentary appointment. And I said, debit or credit. I can't just go around chasing people, meeting them, say, okay, I'm going to pay you cash for your refundable deposit, right? Which is what I was actually doing when I waited for an hour today with person number 1. He didn't have a credit or debit card, which, been there, done that, don't need a judge. So he wanted to pay me cash for his refundable deposit. That was person number 1. And he never showed up. He called me back 10 minutes after the 1 hour of me waiting for him. Sorry, I have things to do. I have other appointments lined up. My time is valuable. Time's more valuable than money. If you don't respect my time, and if you're just jerking me around, and, well, really, that's how they treat themselves. They're jerking themselves around. They don't respect and value their own time. That's how they treat everyone else around them. I didn't even bother with that first person. It's like, you don't make me wait for 1 whole hour and then call me back 10 minutes after that. This person said, I'll call you right back. Right back to me means anywhere from 1 minute to 15 minutes, not an hour and 10 minutes later, way after our appointment. So anyways, the cutoff is 5 p.m. So people do things early. The second person backs out and says, okay, I don't want this complimentary session anymore, because he didn't want to give his debit or credit card. So the first person, I was willing to make arrangement to meet in person because he wanted to pay cash. He never showed up. Okay. The second man, well, he calls at 5. I call him a little after 5, 5:05 p.m. It's like, you don't call when it's expired. If the store is closed, it is closed. If you really want to pay a bill and do things right, you do it in the allotted time. And, well, this person just got scared when I said, well, if you really want to book your appointment, sure, your appointment can be for future, but the expiration date is to reserve to receive the complimentary session. The refundable deposit needs to be paid before 5 p.m. So I bended the rules and I called him at 5:05. So it's up to you whether you really want to do that or not, or maybe it depends on your situation at that time. But clearly the rules are stated, the stipulations. Okay, these are the expectations and guidelines. If you can't abide by that, then that's red flags. Those are people who you wouldn't want to attract anyway because they're already giving you, headaches, heartache, drama, excuses, and disrespecting your time. So when I said I wasn't going to offer, hey, I can drive over here, I can meet you in person if you want to pay cash. I wasn't going to do that again. I was already pissed. This literally happened within 10 minutes in a row of each other, of me finishing waiting for this person for an hour and then leaving the scene, the premises, and then this other person calls. Well, you have to call before 5 p.m. Call before the deadline. And the person, that's another red flag. Another red flag is, if they're serious, they'll be willing to give their debit and credit card. And trust that they'll get a refundable, their deposit refunded after the session. However, and the third one. The third one is, there's this person who reached out and said, hey, we should hang out sometime. Okay, so Bear and I don't just hang out. And this person knows this. When we attend things, it always has to be in alignment with getting us closer to our goals, to our mission. Okay? Yes, we do have fun. Yes, we do attend social events. At the same time, when you're really serious about success in your mission, you never waste time. Even doing nothing is not wasting time. That's recharging and regenerating you. That's play time. And that's attractive, to have that balance of the yin and yang, to have that balance of the hustle and work, and also the relaxed, playful energy as well, the receptivity. And sure, I don't just hang out to hang out. When we hang out, it's usually with people who are more in alignment with us, who also respect their time, space, and energy, and who are also driven, who also have other products, services, ideologies to share, to contribute. They have missions to share with the world. And this person, well, let's just say, not trying to judge, but just put it in layman's terms, this person's full of shit. This happened twice already. If you're going to extend an invitation, keep your word. This person didn't reply to the first invitation for, I don't know, a month. It's like, wow, you invited us, but you ignored us for a month? Wow, you do not. Okay, so we ran into the person again. Okay, yeah, you've been through a lot of shit, dealing with a lot of emotional blah, blah, blah. Well, if you're only going to be all talk and just talk about, I need this, I need that for my blah, blah, blah that I'm trying to grow and start and blah, blah, blah. Tony Robbins says, when a real decision is made, you will know, because a different action will be taken. That's how you measure when you have made a real decision. You change your mind, you change your actions. This person is still complaining about growing the organization. This person, well, time heals things. We had a lot of time and space from the first interaction of that never happened. Oh, suddenly you just want to reply 1 month later. I don't even remember. I think it was a little bit more than a month. Oh, this time, another extension. Oh yeah, we should meet up. Okay. I said, well, we're really busy, but we'll let you know. Immediately, within, I think 2 days, I let this person know, okay, this is our opening. We have an opening at this time. Guess what? Didn't hear from the person, didn't really fucking care anymore. It's like, okay, this is your habitual pattern. And you wonder why you're not getting anywhere with whatever endeavors you're trying to lift off of the ground. So this person, I see an email, replies right before the appointment, the proposed opening time slot that we have available. That's like, okay, you know what? You don't prioritize us. If you don't make us a priority, then what is that saying? If you don't even prioritize me, then you're not even an option in my life. See, this person is so full of shit, so full of drama, cannot even be responsive. I mean, sure, I've heard people, it's okay, you don't have to be responsive, but when you're in business, how can people trust you? I mean, I talk to other people, I don't feel like responding, I don't feel like calling them until when I'm ready, maybe 3 days later, 7 days later, whatever. But when you're in business, to have this business credibility, people expect you to treat and run your business like a business. You can't call them, a week later or longer. You're supposed to respect your business, respect your prospects and clients, and respond to them fast, whether it be 1 day or 24 hours, 48 hours, or at least give a reply, like, for example, automated emails that say, okay, your support ticket system has been received. We will respond to you in the order of blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, it pisses us off. It's like we have our time schedules lined up and planned 6 months and more in advance. Big events, big deals, big projects. And then even smaller things for business and for personal, for fun and for business. And just, daily household things as well. So for someone to ignore me for more than a month, or to ignore me for like this person that I was talking about, say, let's hang out. We're like-minded. We both have dreams and desires. Okay, well, you're not in alignment with us, so we gave you another chance, but you still can't step up to the plate to even keep your appointments or to even be responsive. You extended your hand once, didn't hear from you for more than a month. You extended your hand again, didn't hear from you for 3 weeks. You don't just say, hey, by the way, I'm here. Oh, did you want to do this appointment tomorrow? No. Time is valuable. If I'm not a priority in your life, if I'm not even then you're not even an option in my life. Okay? Don't waste your energy on people who disrespect you, who disrespect themselves. Don't waste your energy on people who don't value time. Those people who don't see things as urgent, they may just talk, say, oh, well, I need to do this and blah, blah, blah. I have a mission. Well, it's not what they say. It's how they live. Does this person keep their word, keep their promises, keep their appointments? Does this person even respond? Okay, enough about the ranting. It's already almost 25 minutes in. Let's talk about how to heal and fix and improve this so that you actually do get the clients, paying clients, perfect clients, clients who are responsive, appreciative, invested, more than willing to pay. Invested in their time, money, energy. Clients who are invested in their personal transformation. So, I took this class from the Referral Institute, and I remember this particular class is called Referral Success 101. Instead of us marketing and advertising, whether it be in magazines, flyers, whatever, bulletin boards, to strangers, or online to strangers, the most important that we should be marketing to are our friends and paying clients. Clients that already know, like, and trust you because they have already paid. So they've already invested in you, in your services. Let me read you these facts. Referral facts. 1 out of 20 prospects will likely buy from you. And when I say prospects, I mean at the conversation point, having the consultation or sales conversation. 1 out of 6 referred prospects will likely buy from you. Okay? So the first one was just strangers prospects. The second one is referred prospects, meaning you have a strategic alliance, whether it be your friend or business associate or somebody that knows you. When they refer prospects to you, 1 out of 6 prospects will likely buy from you. That's a big difference from 1 out of 20 for strangers to 1 out of 6 for people that were referred to you. Referred clients stay with you 4 times longer than on average. Referred clients stay with you 4 times longer on average than non-referrals, than people that you just attract and meet. So, energy attracts energy. So, mainly if you have people who are your friends, paying clients, people who know, like, and trust you, and they're in alignment with you, they're in alignment with these other people, that's why they're more than likely to stay with you longer than just people who just popped into your life out of the blue and paid, for example, once. Do you see there's a stronger commonality, stronger thread, stronger similarities? So the stickiness of them staying with you is increased. Referred clients buy 3 to 4 times more from you in the first year. Referred clients buy 3 to 4 times more from you in the first year. So, as compared to what? As to people who were not referred to you. Birds of a feather flock together. Your tribe, your family, this culture that you attract, the energy attracts energy. When you have people that are your friends, strategic alliances, business associates, partners, that's why it's important to build relationships. And it's not just about, I only need to talk to people who are paying clients. No, you need to build relationships because it's not about me. It's about relationships and reciprocating. You help you help your friends, business associates, and they help you. You pass and refer paying clients to each other. Very strategic, very more successful, more fruitful, financially and emotionally. Referred clients are 2.5 times more likely to refer to you. Referred clients are 2.5 times more likely to refer to you. So, if you just met someone, like I just met someone, and she didn't know if she totally liked me or not, but she said, I'll just try it out. Let me have a reading, whatever. But when you have people who have a common thread, oh, they're into whatever, veganism, oh, they're into this lifestyle of meditation or whatever, or green chemicals, green cleaning, green construction, green everything, sustainable lifestyle. When you have that energy of the commonalities, the threads, the similarities, your constitutions, your principles, your values are in alignment, then you have a stronger chance of referrals. Of what? People buying from you, people, the clients staying with you longer, and the paying clients repeatedly buying from you, and the paying clients and having the referred clients they're more likely to refer to you. So there's many advantages to this. So this is what I was flooded with: building relationships, referral marketing, finding people who will become your friends and you guys can reciprocate to each other. It doesn't matter if you're in the same, selling the same services or product, or different. Who knows? Maybe different even better, because then you can cross-promote each other and give each other incentives. And the point is, you want to know each other so well that they can explain and describe so much about you and you about them without you guys being there in each other's presence. It's like you can close a deal and sell for each other and receive the payment without even being there. Like, this person can sell and receive the payment for me, and I can sell and receive the payment for that other person. That's how good it is. So that's why I realized I have to put more energy into the type of marketing that is referral marketing. Attending networking groups, building relationships at different groups, fun groups, business groups, networking groups, any kind of groups. And feeding those relationships, feeding those clients that are already referring more to you, giving special incentives to those paying clients who are giving you more referrals, things like that, who are repeatedly buying from you and who are giving you referrals. Lubricate that more than just advertising to strangers, to just cold public, I mean, that's good too. That's a great channel. That's a great way to get started. These are the epiphanies that flooded me instantaneously within 5 seconds of me being pissed off with, wow, these 3 people in a row just either blew me off or just were disrespectful of time. They were not committed, not serious, and I'm so happy that I had that anger, because, I feel it, I release it, and then I'm proud of myself when I get to receive the anger. I release it and I open myself up to immediate solutions, solution-oriented improvements, growth, expansion, improvement. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry that the ranting part was too long about just trying to explain the stories and the scenarios of the 3 not serious people who... How do I prevent attracting these kind of circumstances? How do I invite more of the perfect clients, perfect circumstances to me? How do I tweak how I do business and marketing to attract the more opportune referrals, paying clients, things like that? All right. Anyways, you can let us know what you think, any other advice, suggestions, or feedback, epiphanies for yourself, stories. This is Rainbow Heart Freedom Eagle signing out. Healing, it is all that is.